What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to a new video. I appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate it for clicking on another video today. In today's video, I wanted to bring you guys an updated settings video. I know we did one not too long ago, but at the same time, it was a little over a month ago, so the game has been out for a little longer. Warzone 2 got added, so I just wanted to bring you guys an updated video just because there's a few settings that I have found recently that have really improved my game and gameplay. But yeah, guys, before we get into the video, I did want to give a shout out to somebody. So as you guys can see on your screen right here, Mr. Marco, or at its_Mr. Marco, definitely go and check his channel out. Mark is someone that I went to high school with, obviously a fellow COD player. Mark gave me a shout out on a video of his a couple days ago. I believe it was this Happy New Year one, and kind of unexpected. So if you're watching this, Mark, I really appreciate you, man. But yeah, guys, a lot of his content is surrounding like the CDL and CDL Mosh Pit this year in Modern Warfare 2, as well as a lot of S&D. So yeah, guys, like I said, just wanted to give Mark a shout out. Definitely go check out his channel. By the way, Mark, if you're watching this video was disgusting, bro. But yeah, guys, like I said, I'm not gonna go through every setting because a lot of the settings are still the same from the first setting video I put out, but I did want to just highlight a few. So if we jump into our graphics setting under display, the first thing you're gonna want to change, if you haven't already, is make sure you're on full screen exclusive. I saw this on a YouTube video as well as some pros talking about it, that you're gonna get the best frames possible on full screen exclusive. So definitely make sure you're on that. And also, guys, before you get into the rest, I know that consoles might not have a lot of the same settings, so this is mainly for PC guys. But if you guys are on a console, definitely make sure you copy everything that you can, because you can obviously still benefit from all these settings. But yeah, guys, the next one is going to be in display as well, and you're going to go down to where it says custom frame rate limit. So unless you have like a 3090 or like a 4090, I would highly recommend putting this on custom and putting your frame rate limit to whatever your refresh rate is on your monitor. So if you're on 240, put it to like 245. If you're on 144 like I am, I put it to 145. And then menu frame rate limit put to 60, autofocus put to 30. So if you guys are on a lower end PC build and a lower end graphics card like I am, my graphics card is a GTX 1660 Ti, so definitely on the lower end of things. We're working on getting it updated, guys. I promise you that it's like at the top of my list. There's a lot of things I want to get for the setup, but a new graphics card is definitely up there. But yeah, guys, that's it for the display tab. If we tab over to quality, make sure your render res is always at 100. I've noticed that after Windows updates, this kind of defaults back to like 10 or 20 or something like that, so definitely make sure it's at 100. You'll be able to notice like right away when you join a game if it's not. Also, in the quality tab, anti-aliasing, make sure you're on Filmic SMAA, not just SMAA. I was on SMAA for a long time, like when the game first released, and I couldn't figure out why, you know, my game kind of looked weird and grainy. A lot of the pros, creators, streamers recommend Filmic, and that's kind of what everyone is running, so definitely make sure you're on Filmic. And just getting into a couple more quality settings under the graphics tab. So a lot of my settings are on very low or low, just for the best performance, aka frames possible. Obviously, if you want a little better looking game, you can play on like normal. For some of these, I wouldn't recommend high unless you have like a crazy build and you want the game to look perfect. But yeah, guys, for me, I don't really care about how the game looks. It's more about max frames and everything like that. So I highly recommend, if you want that same goal and you're on like a lower tier PC build like I am, to put everything on low. And then one last setting you want to change in here, the only one that I have high is my spot cache, and I just kind of copied the pros on this. A lot of the pros recommend to put this on high or ultra, so I just put it on high. But yeah, guys, that's it for the graphics settings. We're gonna jump over to controller settings now. All right, guys, so over in controller settings, I don't believe I covered this in the first video, but you definitely want to turn off gyro behavior and gravity vector, just because I've heard, again, from creators, pros, streamers, so you guys don't think I'm just pulling this out of my ass. Definitely turn these off because they mess with aim assist. So that's pretty much it for the settings, guys. I also did want to show you guys my NVIDIA filter settings, as well as some Windows 10 settings that you guys should change if you haven't already. But as far as everything in Modern Warfare 2, that's pretty much it. If you guys are struggling with a certain setting, or I didn't cover it in this video or something like that, drop it in the comments down below. I'll be sure to try and help you the best I can. But yeah, guys, let's jump over to the Windows setting really quick. All right, guys, so the first Windows setting is in display. So if you go to system and then display and go down to advanced display settings, definitely make sure your guys' monitor is set to whatever refresh rate the monitor is. So This one is locked at 75 just because it's like my editing one, my recording one, and stuff like that. But the one I game on, this Lenovo one, is at 144. So after Windows updates, similar to how the render res goes down in Modern Warfare 2, the refresh rate does change sometime. It's only happened to me once, but definitely make sure to check it like after updates, and it never hurts to just check before you start your sesh. The next one, guys, if we just go to the search bar here and search Xbox game bar, and we go to game bar controller settings, make sure this is off. This is something that's like incorporated with Microsoft and everything like that, and I think like every PC has it now that has like Windows. But yeah, make sure Xbox game bar is off. The next setting is right here, game mode. Make sure this is on. This kind of just optimizes everything for gaming. And the last setting, guys, if you go back to your search bar here and just search background apps, make sure this is off. So this is basically kind of just apps running in the background while you're gaming. Obviously, if you have like all of these, it's not going to be good if they're running and getting stuff from the internet while you're trying to game. But yeah, guys, lastly, I wanted to go over my NVIDIA filter settings, so let's just jump into that really quick. All right, guys, so here are my NVIDIA control panel filter settings, whatever you want to call them, for Modern Warfare 2. I haven't dialed them in perfectly, but I do highly recommend setting your physical monitor graphic or image settings to what looks best for the game or whatever game you're playing, and then setting your control panel settings after that. But yeah, for brightness, I'm at 60, contrast 75, gamma 1.11, and digital vibrance 75. If I find updated settings that I like, I'll make sure to update you guys, but I definitely like a little bit of a higher vibrance. I just kind of prefer it. I think it looks better. But yeah, guys, I think that's gonna do it for the video. Like I said, I just wanted to update you guys on a few of those settings just because some did change, and I think settings are really important just because there's so many. But yeah, guys, like I said, if you guys are new here, this video helped you out in any way, and or you enjoyed any of the other content on my channel, I'd appreciate it if you guys subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 175 subs by February 1st, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.